Wes. We're going to get the offense out there first. Get the gunslinger. Get Chance Barker out ready. Princeton playing playoffs at Honeycutt Stadium. Here we go. Markel Lowe right there. He just showed that you're going to have to tackle him to put him down, because as long as he's vertical, he's going to keep those legs churning and moving.
Man in motion. The Giacomo from left to right at the snap, and it's a give to Lowe. Markel Lowe, some shiftiness. He runs towards the 5, and he will be pushed in. Eli Campbell, the right guard, right on Markel Lowe's left hip.
Big Eli Campbell, the future Falcon, the Rebel Alliance himself, just pushed. Gave a little push, and Markello kept the engine moving before he got in there for the first score of the ball game.
This Princeton crowd comes to life.
It's money down, Wes. Coach Taylor Thursday in the pep rally told everybody, look, we're not going to be having a lot of sounds in the stadium because of the SSAC rules. So every time we do the money sign, we need you to get loud, and they're following suit right here.
Quick huddle for Oak Hill.
And they got to take T.O., baby.
The Red Devils need a timeout, 6 minutes. Man in motion, Elijah Gray. Snap back. It's going to be a screen to Gray, and he gets absolutely hammered.
Train, number 5, the All-Stater Don Collins. He saw that one coming, and he said, absolutely not. You are not catching a football. Great football play, Dominic Collins.
Low to his left. Barker drops back. Screen. Mosser. Brad. 40, 45, 50 across midfield. Brad Mosser spins out.
Yeah!
Stays on his feet at the 25 to the far pylon. It's a touchdown.
Brad Mosser took the ball. He got sprung on a huge outside block by Eli Campbell and just busted things wide open. The sensational sophomore, beautiful Brad, just danced his way 64 yards, even had him by the ankle, and he was able to come out of that one. Good touchdown there by Brad.
Twin receivers either side. Chance Barker sends Don Collins in motion from left to right to give to Markel Lowe. Lowe, huge running hole. Lowe, 35, cuts back near field.
Oh, boy.
Markel, 40, across midfield. He's got it for 2. Markel, 35, 30, 25, 20. And we're back towards the middle of the field. And Markel Lowe.
Wes, he made 2 great moves, and he even had to go backwards to go forwards on that run. Great run by Markel.
Sprint out right, Lewis. Looking downfield, he got crunched. And the ball is intercepted.
Nobody will call what Chance does fundamental running, but, buddy, he gets it done there. He always seems like he's running for his life more than anything. Barker kept looking downfield for Mosser. Mosser had a step, but Barker never could get his foot planted. And right as he planted his foot, he got planted.
Barker, clean pocket. Steps up, has Brad Mosser. Mosser makes the catch at the 30. The diving tackle will not happen from David Spalding and Brad Mosser.
The sensational sophomore, beautiful Brad Mosser, just on a slant go route, and Barker flung it down there, and Brad grabbed it, and he just said, I am out of here. Goodbye, Brad Mosser. Hello, Tiger, touchdown.
Lawrence is wrapped up, and then he is planted.
Markel Lowe making a habit of eating up #1 running backs. Last week, he put a hit on Gage Wright that he's probably still feeling, and Moritz right there just got slammed. The out-of-control locomotive, the beast man, number 9, Caleb Kaiser, came flying into the backfield. It was all-out blitz time, and prime time number 9. Look at him ready to roll.
Triple receivers, including Ray Bottom. And to the top left is Spalding. It's going to be a Moritz, and he got submarined and pushed backwards. Colton Shockley.
The big number 5'1", Colton Shockley. They call him the dozer because he just bulldozes his way in, and he bulldozed his way through the entire offensive line of the Red Devils there to get that tackle for loss and create the turnover on downs. Great job by the dozer. Kel, little dance move there right as he got contact to the first level, and well, he's had some good spin moves today. He's creating more space for himself.
Man in motion, Wyatt Klein left to right at the snap. Princeton with a screen to Collins. Collins makes the catch, 25-20. Angles it outside, and Collins will just rolls into the end zone.
Staub caught the football. He looked upfield, then he made a little turn. Then he kicked in those Batman afterburners, got the happy feet going. Goodbye, Dom Collins. Hello, Tiger, touchdown.
To the right is going to be Spack, and Lewis tried to keep it, and that was a horrible idea because he was planted. In the backfield is Caleb Kaiser, a huge loss.
Big number 9, Caleb Kaiser, the beast man, came running in there, and he took care of business. It's actually Lewis who was trying to scamper out of the sack, caused himself to lose about 4 extra yards. He was wrapped up. If he'd have just gone down, it still have been a loss, but it would have been a better loss.
Start of the fourth quarter, Oak Hill after the punt takes over. First down and 10 from its own 49-yard line. Immediately, a
Ball's
right by
loose.
Morris, and he lost the ball, and Princeton has it. Burnett comes out with the ball. Been waiting all day for you to say this.
How about a little bit of cower ball right now?
There we go.
Just methodically slow some things down. Efficiency, the name of the game right now, Wes, for Princeton. Just be efficient with the football, keep hold of the football, and stay in bounds.
So a 34-yard attempt to your side, Abelhausen.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity here just to put 3 more on the board. Take the points that are in front of you. Don't try to hope for ones that aren't.
Snap is clean. Kick is up, and it is good.
Yeah!
Inside the right upright.
Hey, we may not have moved the ball too far downfield, but we ran, what, a good 2 minutes off?
Princeton probably should have just run it there, quite frankly.
Well, I agree with you. They got a little cute. But when you're up 30, you could afford to do that once in a blue moon.
Bolting in motion at the snap. It's going to be a screen, and he is pummeled on the play. Jordan Cooper.
Wes, quick correction on your stat of a moment ago. Princeton won 10 games in 95.
95, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was the other year. The Tanner Russell, Chris Pedigo senior year.
That worked out all right for Princeton.
Yeah, it didn't do half bad.
Malachi Lewis in trouble, and guess who's after him? It's Caleb Kaiser swinging him around like he's on a merry-go-round at the county fair. And
Caleb Kaiser, the big beast, man. Just playing football like an out-of-control locomotive, barrels his way into Malachi Lewis's personal space and then put him down on the turf.
Tigers are going to the best playing football, best formation in football, too.
Victory formation.
A backflip from Don Collins out of victory formation after the low snap was caught by Chance Barker.
What a football game today, Wes. Princeton wanted to win they wanted to play at home, they wanted to win at home in the first round, and Princeton has succeeded in their goal of doing both of those.
Twice, Long from Hurricane really wasn't much of a runner against you guys, so how do you guys, how's you guys able to maintain him? He made some plays today, yes, but you guys was also able to really take him out of what he wanted to do, both in the run and the pass game.
I think we just stayed to our assignments, good coaching throughout the week. We stayed locked in, realized it was a game or go home, you know what I'm saying? So we just really locked in, stuck to our assignments, and then he had nothing to do when we was there.
What kind of blocking schemes did Oak Hill give you guys today? Is it just a hat on a hat, or is it something a little more complicated? You guys got to be able to read keys.
I mean, yeah, most of the time they was just head on head with us, but when they would block down, and that just leave the ends wide open. They wouldn't have anything for us.
All right, you obviously had a big game, but Mikey had a sack, Markel had a sack. What's kind of the mindset when you guys line up? It's not obviously next to each other, but what's the mindset?
Me and Mikey, we talk throughout practice all the time. I mean, our mentality is pin our ears back and go. And that always works. There's nobody in the state that can stop me and Mikey.
Was there any kind of spy? I noticed there maybe second quarter, Oak Hill, you guys did kind of spy Markel Lowe. Does that kind of free you guys up to be more free if there is a spy on Lewis?
Oh, yes. That frees us up to do anything we want. And coaches usually give me and Mikey the freedom because they know we're athletic and we'll do what we have to do. So, once Markel spied on him, we just had a living off of anything that they had.
Big crowd against Bluefield, big crowd against Hurricane, really big crowds during the regular season, but this crowd was next level today. How about those guys in the stands really getting you guys juiced for the big downs?
Coach Taylor started at the pep rally, let them know, money down, everybody got to get loud, everybody got loud. So, they were taking timeouts, weren't ready for stuff that we had going on, so, that really boosted us.
All right, I know you guys were obviously locked into Oak Hill here, but did you get a chance to watch the Hurricane Parkersburg game last night? If you did, kind of your early thoughts on the Big Reds.
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, there was a few of us that came together and watched the whole game. So, number 5, great quarterback from Parkersburg. I'll give him that. Number 23, sound running back. Shut those two down. They got some receivers, but we got DBs. You know what I'm saying? So I think we should be all right with them. If we shut down 5 and 23, they shouldn't have anything.
Kalen, man, we appreciate your time, and we saw people leaving the game early, but they'll be right back here next either Friday. Coach, if all of them could be that easy in the playoffs, you would probably just say, we'll see you in Wheeling, right?
Yeah, absolutely. If a game goes like that, it's not, I don't know, I was still getting after it, hurt my knee, so, it doesn't matter to us. What I want is just our kids play hard the entire game. Today I was happy because we didn't give up defensively like we had before, where you just have that one, series where, you just let them go down the field. So we limited that, but they had it on the first drive. So we still, got some work to do defensively because Parkersburg will bring it at us.
Big adjustment defensively midway through the first half. Obviously, Oak Hill puts together that 5.5-minute scoring drive, healthy dose of Moritz. Lewis ran the ball a little bit. How's you guys able to tweak things up, make sure your run fit was in the right place? Yeah,
that was Coach McClanahan. We thought we'd be able to go with our defense that we ran against Parkersburg South, 3-man front, kind of let Markel and those linebackers, move in space. Didn't go real well. We were kind of getting bullied there, just because, they were double teaming us to get to the next level. And, they got a good offensive line, big offensive line, physical. But Coach McClanahan decided to go ahead and go back to our base defense, 4-man front. We brought another tackle in there, kind of cleared up some gaps for our linebackers to scrape, and, that pretty much shut them down.
Yeah, I know that sometimes linemen don't get credit, especially if they're not making tackles or, in the backfield. But those guys' ability, Eli and even the Giacomo and Kalen Kaiser we just had on, those guys' ability to eat up blocks and let Hezzy and let Cooper run free, I thought was a big factor in the game today.
Yeah, I think a big change that's helped us defensively is we moved Markel in the box. And in my mind, Markel's probably one of the best linebackers that we've had here at Princeton in many years. He does an incredible job scraping. He's a physical guy, and he carries the ball forever. So who knows how many yards he ran for. He had a bunch coming back. If we could just clean up the penalties, I think today would have been a perfect game. But, we had a lot of penalties, so we got a lot to work on. If we could clean those up, we'll put ourselves in a good situation and maybe advance.
All right, similar situation offensively that you got from Oak Hill the first time, the bracket on Dom. He was, held to, single-digit catches under 100 yards, I believe. What did you guys anticipate? We talked about it in the pregame. What did you guys anticipate getting from Oak Hill as far as the coverage on Dom goes? And then how about Brad Monster stepping up huge spot today?
Absolutely. And, that's what Dom does. Whether Dom goes off for 200 yards and 5 touchdowns or whatever he's used to doing, if he's just out wide, you've got to change your defensive game plan. And, Coach Marion's a great defensive coach, but if you put 2 dudes out there, you shade a safety, and you try to, limit us on the edge, you're putting, 5 guys in the box. And our offensive line has really developed. They've become, they're blocking in unison. They're doing an incredible job of reestablishing the line of scrimmage. And, you're not going to be able to bracket us. So if you try to take away Dom's still doing his job by making you change everything you do defensively.
All right, Parkersburg coming in next weekend. We'll obviously find out the game time tomorrow when you and Josh Wilburn go to the SSAC meeting. But I'm sure you had a chance to watch the game last night. David Parsons, obviously a really good quarterback. He's got multiple targets on that side of the ball. And other than maybe Huntington the week before, that's one of the best defensive performances put together against Hurricane this year. What'd you see from the Big Reds?
Yeah, we were able to watch it, on video productions. It's not the same as, when we get the film here in a second. But, they did a good job of coming out and just punching Hurricane in the mouth. I think they came in there, and from the get-go, they decided that they were going to go take it to them. And hats off to Parkersburg. They came out there and did that. I'm glad they did because now they got to come here. And, I would much rather play anybody here with our fans. I thought our fans, shout out to the fans. They did an incredible job being loud. They got a little tired at the end. So we got to make sure we get our, our stamina up there, maybe hit the gym or something, and just be able to, towards the end, still be loud. Now I know, the game was at hand, but we're still trying to shut them out, so I still need them loud to make things difficult. They got the timeout on the first third down of the game, which was awesome.
All right, Princeton and Parkersburg. We'll find out once again the game time tomorrow morning. We invite you to join us on our pregame show, Coach. We will catch up with you then for the third time in school history. Princeton is a 10-1 football team, and for the first time, obviously, in 21 years, you guys hosted a playoff game. Well, for the first time in 21 years, you guys are also going to host a quarterfinal game here. We're trying to do better than we did last year, and some symmetry there. In 2002, it was Parkersburg South. You're getting the school that's in town. You're getting Parkersburg here next Friday night in a quarterfinal showdown. 1-0 as coach in the playoffs, and you're also, more importantly, 1-0 here on this afternoon kickoff. Coach, we appreciate the time to catch up with
appreciate
you
it
for the game.
And real quick, all the glory to God, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I think that is, what's really propelling us to do the things that we're doing. We got to make sure we always give Him the success. And as long as we thank Him and we do things for Him, good things are going to happen, whether or not we win or lose in the school.